Hello students, welcome to the class. I'm Yogita. Our subject is psychology and today we are going to learn about perception. To pursue the things, to receive the information, we are badly in need of our sense organs. Our five sense organs are really essential to pursue the things. Our sense organs come in contact with the external environment and they receive the stimulus. And the stimulus are the sensation of our sense organs. And this sensation results in perception, the sensation which make us to pursue or feel for the objects. Now perception is nothing but that we are interpreting our things, we are interpreting the objects what you received as a stimulus. Now if you see the definition, a sense if you see the definition of perception, perception is an interpretation of a stimuli which reaches our sense organ and the brain. So sense organs are really essential which help us to receive the signals and our brain help us to pursue or interpret the object what we received, what we have seen. Now, characteristics of perception. Perception is a process. Now, this is a process which helps us to discriminate between the stimulus. For example, now you heard a sound. Now you are able to discriminate whether it's the sound of bus, car, a two-wheeler or any other heavy vehicles. Perception is selective. That means we may find lot of stimulus in our environment, but we will pay an attention only to that stimulus which is required or useful to us. Perception is help us to give a meaning for our interpretation, yeah, what sensation we got. And perception will also based on a past experience. A past experience is really useful and meaningful to make an interpretation with the present stimulus. Now, what are the factors influencing this perception? There are certain factors which really influence our perception: sense organ, brain function, past experience, your belief, emotions, your interest and motives. Now sense organs. Sense organs are really very important to pursue the things. See, we get a stimulus through all the way of our five sense organs. Now for example, you imagine that you have problem with your eyes, sight that is got disturbed. In that case, now the individual is not able to differentiate the color or pursue the color or size of an object. Because of that, perception got disturbed. Brain function. It's very essential. If your brain is functioning well and good, then definitely we can interpret the objects. We can recall the things from time to time, whatever is required. In case if a brain got any injury, any damage or any kind of deformities, then this perception will interfere. Your motive, your interest, that is really important to pursue the things. We pursue easily such things in which we are interested and we are motivated. Also, in which you like and which you don't like, that also matter. For example, now, if you don't like someone, and definitely a small mistake, a fault which is done by that person, you perceive it in a major thing. Perceive it like it's a very big deal. Meantime, if you like someone and the major fault is done by that person, but you perceive it as a very small error. See, your like, your motives, your emotions plays here to making in an perception. Then, okay, your belief. You had certain attitude and your belief. Now that will interrupt your perception. For example, you may had a belief like whenever you go out, if any black cat is crossing your way, that means it is not good. You are not able to get success in the work to which you are going to do. Or else you may had a belief that if anyone sneezing, actually one sneeze, that is again bad. See, if you have such perception, now such beliefs will help you to pursue things in negative only. Then your past experience, always past experience is really, really important to pursue the things. Now you heard a sound. You heard a sound of vehicle. Now you can take a minute and you can interrupt. Yes, it's a vehicle sound. It's a sound of car, bus, or it's because of bulldozer, heavy vehicles. You're able to differentiate because in your past, a previous experience, you had come across with this kind of stimulus. See, these are all of the external environment stimulus, your internal organs, which help you to interfere in your stimulus or perception. I hope you understood. Next, perception disorders. Now here we can mainly see two conditions: illusion and hallucination. So normally we call illusion is normal because almost all the individual we get illusion. Illusion means it's a misperception. Mistakenly you are perceiving something as something else. For example, a common example I'll tell you: in the night time, you are perceiving rope as a snake. See, it's a false perception. It's a mistaken perception. You made a mistake while interpreting the object. Next, hallucination. This is called abnormal perception because commonly individual will not experience that. Mainly with the psychiatric illness, we can see person get hallucination. Hallucination means it's a false perception. That means in absence of stimulus, you are perceiving the things. You are perceiving the things. Mainly we can see visual hallucination, olfactory hallucination, gestalt hallucination, tactile hallucination. Dear students, I'd like to tell you that you can follow the previous video where in detail we discussed about hallucination. So that will help you now. Definitely please go through that video. Then, so this is about perception errors, mainly two errors: illusion and hallucination. Next, what are the causes for this incorrect perception? What are the problems? What are the reasons that we are having this inappropriate perception? The reasons are many. It may be because of defective functioning in your sense organ and brain, inadequate stimulus, too many stimulus at a time, poor health, limited attention and guidance. Now, you are having a problem with your sense organs and your brain functions. Because of that deformity, difficulty, damage, you are not able to pursue the things properly. Lack of attention. See, you are really stressed out with your work, or mentally you're tired, you're not able to pay the attention. When you're not able to pay the attention, definitely you are not able to pursue the things correctly. Lack of a sufficient information. Maybe in your past you have not come across to that event and you are not having a sufficient memory related to that, some information related to that. Because of you're not able to interfere, you're not able to interact, you're not able to interpret. Now for example, very first time you're eating fruit, maybe if you come to this south side, you might get this jackfruit. Is one of the common fruit what is available. Now you don't have any experience of eating jackfruit, so when you eat that, you are not able to tell that it is jackfruit. Why? Because previously you have not eaten that. See, this is what a previous registered information. You are not seen, you are not eaten, or you don't know the taste, texture about that item. Now that will disturb your perception. And a lot of stimulus at a time. When you find too many stimulus at a time, now because of that you are not able to identify. See, you are hearing a lot of sound disturbance noises. In that noise, you are not able to focus to the fine sound which is essential for you. See, you're not able to make out. Your emotion, you're highly stressed out, you're having lot of negative emotions. Because of that, you're not able to pursue the things properly. You're under influence. Maybe for example now, a night means you're having some kind of nightmare and fear. In that night, when you enter any room, even the white dress which is hanged there, you feel like it's a ghost. See, you had a fear, your emotion, which made you to pursue something in a wrong way. So these are the causes that why we will have wrong interpretation of stimulus. So, dear students, I hope you understood. We discussed about perception. Perception is nothing but interpretation of the stimuli which reach the brain and sense organs. And perception, mainly we require sense organs. Our five sense organs are really essential. Your eyes, hearing, ear, nose, your taste, tongue, as well as your skin. Oh, okay. Next is perception disorder is mainly two, illusion and hallucination. The factor which interferes your perception is your sense organ, your brain function, belief, motive, interest, and what else? Yeah, your previous past experience and memory. I hope you understood. Please keep watching, keep reading so that you can write these questions for 2 marks or 5 marks. So I'll meet you in the next class with a new topic. Take care of yourself and thank you all.